Hey, rad cats and cool kitties. My name is Lenny Graves, and I'm a tarot card reader, a magician. I do a lot of fun things here on TikTok and Facebook and such. But today I wanted to talk to you about the path you're avoiding, but it's a path you can't escape. See, in our lives, we're often put many roads ahead of us, and we're supposed to walk them, right? Life isn't really so much your destination, but how you walk your road. And a path has been laid before you. You probably know what this path is a little bit better than I do, and you're avoiding it. This could be a move you don't want to make. This could be ending a relationship you're not happy in. This could be telling a family member finally that they can F off after one too many bad Thanksgivings. Whatever it is, there is a path, a road, a journey that you're afraid to take, but you can't not take it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a few cards for you to give you some insight into this, okay? Because it's really important. And like I said, when roads are open to us, this is not a sign from Hermes, right? That we're supposed to go. It's our time to leave. It's our time to do something new, to walk that road and be a wanderer for a bit, so we can have a new experience. And the road can be metaphorical, or the road can be real. But either way, it's a thing, and you gotta walk it, and you're avoiding it. So comment below. You know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to tell you about what happens should you walk it versus what happens should you not. And we're going to do 3 and 3 cards that way. Okay. So the first card is you walk it. 8 of Wands. I'm going to make a little story for each. Queen of Wands. And the 10 of Pentacles. So you can't really make that up, can you? If you know anything about tarot, first of all, you start walking your new road, you know what happens? You get a burst of ideas. You get a burst of energy, insight, power, whatever you want to call it. And that burst transforms you. It causes you to have this amazing glow up. It causes you to come into your Queen of Wands energy. And the Queen of Wands is the most charismatic queen in the deck. You are literally glowing with your own charisma and vibrancy. It's attracting everything you want in your life. And what happens? 10 of Pentacles. Happy, wealthy, successful, stable home. See, when we start walking our path, when we start going the way that we're intending to go, then the universe kind of rewards us for that. Spirits, guides, whatever you want to call them. And new paths open, new opportunities, and we find new successes and stuff we might not even look for, right? So let's pull 3 cards and see what happens if you didn't walk that path, though. Okay, so the first card is King of Pentacles, which isn't a bad card. 7 of Wands. 8 of Swords. You can't really make that up, can I, my dark and lovely souls? You be grounded in reality. You might, this is that King of Pentacles energies. I can't, Lenny Graves is talking, but I can't walk that road. It's too scary. It's too hard. Okay, well, you'll struggle. You'll struggle to maintain where you are, and you're going to be in that trapped energy. And we don't want that, my dark and lovely soul. We never want to be trapped in anything in our lives, do we? I don't think so. We never want to. To be stagnant is not a way, right? Water should flow. It shouldn't be stagnant. You don't want stagnant water. You want flowing water. At least cats do, right? And no, most things do, right? You want it to be pure and flowing and all that kind of good stuff. If we begin to stagnate in our lives, if we begin to see paths that are not open to us and we're afraid to take them, if we see opportunities that we are afraid to engage in, we begin to stagnate. We begin to struggle just to maintain where we are as we start slipping down, because we're always meant as people, as human beings, whatever you want to call us, spirits in the universe, to keep just aspiring and pushing and becoming next level, next level, next level. That's all consciousness is about you experiencing yourself to become a greater version of yourself, right? Through this endless cycle of incarnations and all that kind of good stuff. So if we don't walk the roads that are presented in front of us, we stagnate. And instead of walking forward in our journey, we just keep stumbling backwards. So my dark and lovely souls, you're avoiding a path, but you can't. You have to be brave and you have to walk it. Even if that path is dark and beset by wolves, take your staff and take your lantern and go out into the night and walk your path, because it's going to lead you to a bright place. If you do not, you will forever be in the dark woods. Does that make sense? So my cat's running around. You will forever be in the dark woods. You'll never be able to walk away from it because you're too afraid to walk down that path. And do you see how you begin just to stagnate? Where otherwise, should you walk out of the woods, it's just rainbows and sunshines, my dark and lovely sunshine, my dark and lovely souls. Kitty's just zooming. She's happy about it. Anyway, so walk your path. Don't be afraid of it. Comment below what that path is. I'd like to know. And that's it, my dark and lovely soul. Don't stagnate. It's not worth stagnating in your life. It never is. Because that just leads to rot and decay. Movement leads to life and breath and function and everything beautiful. So move, walk forward one step at a time. It's just the road you walk. It's not the destination, but I promise you it's a good destination when you get there. So my dark and lovely souls, again, I am Lenny Graves. So you can find me at The Lenny Graves on TikTok and YouTube. And you can find me at Dysfunctional Enlightenment on Facebook and Instagram, because I like to be difficult that way. Please think about liking and sharing and subscribing and all that kind of stuff. And if you like the way that I read cards, and I hope you do, you can always get a personal reading at thelennygraves.com. I sell can't use words, but I sell books, spells, tarot readings, all that kind of good stuff. You might find something you like, and I would love to see you there. My dark and lovely souls, There's the door. Open it. Go down, walk your road. You got to. Quit avoiding it. It's never going to go away. You just got to walk it. And stagnation, it's no good. You're better than that. I can see that. You are amazing. So go be amazing. I'm going to go like this. Have the best night, my dark and lovely souls.